What's up, guys? Welcome back for another brand spanking new edition of Sunday Swim here at Matty Fish. So, got a couple questions for you guys. I'd like to see a little more comment engagement and stuff like that. Thank you for those of you that have been. But I have a couple ideas for this tank. As most of you that have been following for a while kind of know, this is like the tank of misfits at this point, so to speak, with the exception of a few fish. Obviously, this Midnight Peacock is one of those exceptions. The Frontosa is one of those exceptions. And these clown loaches can pretty much step anywhere. This albino Sokolfi is also one of those exceptions, but is a fish that I might rehome. But anyways, as I was saying, tank of misfits for the most part. There's a lot of unidentifiable females in here. Got this redfin hap that will stay. But I was thinking, maybe I get rid of this bumblebee cichlid, this Maylandia, the unidentified females, and just the rest of the things that are mbunas in here. I'll probably keep this female Obi. She's pretty nice. And I got an orange Obi over in the other tank that you guys probably saw that wouldn't mind breeding her with one day. Might make some pretty Obi babies. But what I was thinking about doing with this tank, keeping the loaches here, and eventually, once I get the other tank for the haps to move the Frontosa somewhere. But I can do two things with this tank for now. One, make it Tanganyikan, or two, move all the Africans that are out of here or rehome the ones that I'm not wanting to keep at this juncture, and make it South American. Keep the loaches in here because they do well with South American cichlid tanks. Maybe get some geos and some EBL Ancaras, a fire eel perhaps, something like that. But we'll figure that out. But I'd like you guys to help me make this decision because I'm still kind of deciding. So please comment below what you think should be done with this tank in the meantime while we're waiting to get the other big tank to change the cube out, and then we have 3 large tanks. So as you see, these guys are doing really, really well. There's that orange Obi I was talking about, potentially breeding the pearl-colored female that's in the other tank with. I think this Obi is actually a Tangerine Tiger Hap Obi, believe it or not. He's got a lot of blue undertones that are starting to come through the larger he gets. We'll see. But everybody in this tank doing really, really well. Definitely the electric blue hap here is still our boss. But some rank changes have been happening. This Taiwan Reef really moving up the ranks, getting all that blue in the sides. I'm wondering if he's going to get solid blue pretty soon or not. We'll see. Silent Tilapia is starting to get some more color up in the cheeks and stuff like that. It's only a matter of time before he colors. Same thing with this Tangerine Tiger right here. He's getting some colors. You see, everybody's hungry because it's a non-feed day. And look who stopped sulking finally. Still hasn't got all his color back, but Red here finally stopped sulking. Part of the crowd again. If anybody remembers, that's because Blue took his tank boss spot and stole his girl, who is right there. Fry Guy, you've seen in the Fry Guy shorts, hangs out under here. There's definitely 2 fries still here. There's one you can see. That's the smaller of the 2 fry. The other one is a little over an inch long. But either way, both of these are mostly, the smaller one maybe not, but the larger of the 2 fry definitely over the size that it won't fit in anybody's mouth here and get eaten at this point. But obviously he still has to run the gauntlet because all these fish are much larger. Of the larger fish in this tank, the 2 females are the smallest. She's probably about 3 inches or so. And then the salmon hap is right at about 3 inches as well, maybe a little bit under. But as for these bigger guys, they're, some of these fish are definitely over 4 inches at this point, if not closer to 5 inches. There's probably about 3 or 4 fish that are about that size in here, and then everybody else is kind of in that 3.5, 3-ish inch range. But you see everybody's doing really well. No plans to really change anything much in this tank as of right now. until we get the 200 gallon or larger tank to move all these guys into, so they have a more permanent home. So but again, if you have an idea and you would like to see something different in this tank, which I'm kind of leaning towards, let me know what you think below and we can discuss. That being said, though, thank you for hanging out and coming to Sunday Swim, and we will catch you in the next one. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and share. Help this channel grow, because I can do more awesome things as we grow. Thank you all for tuning in this week, and I will see you on the next Sunday Swim.